Hey, what's up guys, Dan here. Welcome to a new FIFA 18 squad builder. This squad will cost you around 20,000 coins, so it's a bit cheaper than my previous ones. It's going to cost 20k because of the positioning changes, but it's a Serie A / Ligue owned squad with the likes of Payet, Bellotti and Bernardeschi. It's a pretty good squad. I didn't lose a game with it, so I enjoyed it a lot. And we start off in goal with Kevin Trapp, who was one of my favourite keepers on FIFA 17. He's got 80 diving, 84 reflexes and 84 positioning, and will cost you 1,100 coins. Amazing keeper who makes a lot of saves. There's not a lot I can say bad about him basically. And on the left back position, we used this guy recently. His name is Roussillon. He's got 86 pace, 74 dribbling, and he is a good left back to be fair. He gets down that line a lot, passes it inside to the likes of Bellotti, and also gets it down the line to Payet when needed. And in the right back position, we have got Lichtsteiner, who's got 77 pace, 76 dribbling and 80 defending. His highlight stats are his passing and his just retention of the ball, I'd say. He keeps a hold of the ball when needed, gets down that line as well, and links up with Bernardeschi a lot. Now to finish off these centre-back positions, we've got Hervedez to start us off with in a right centre-back position with 83 defending and 77 physical. He cost me 1,900 coins, very strong, very good in the air, and you can rely on him to get the clearance away. Now to partner him up, we've got a guy who we also have used recently. His name's Le Marchand. He's got 76 pace, 75 defending and 78 physical. He cost me 900 coins. He's a bit quicker than Hervedez, and they're both really good together. So I'd advise using these two and his defence completely because it did a good job for me. I was only conceding probably about a 1 goal on average per game, but scoring about 3 or 4. And I even won one of my games 7-2. So this game, this team in general was really good. I didn't have any problems with it. Its defence was pretty good because of the midfielders ahead of it as well. And I'll get onto that in a second when I move on to the midfielders. However, the defence still did a great job when needed, especially the keeper Kevin Trapp. When the shots were fired at him, he seemed to stop a lot. I was making an average of 9 saves per game if the team against me were pretty good. So we've got Lacazette down the line here, but Le Marchand just stops him so easily and gets the challenge in, and we can just sort of comfortably pass it round the back and get it out in there. Some really good defending from Hervedez, just stopping El Shaarawy from getting through right there. I honestly thought that move was getting towards a goal, but it was lovely defending. So we can now move into the midfield in this team. Now we start off in the left centre mid position with a guy called Serie, who was linked with Arsenal in the summer. He's got 80 pace, 81 dribbling, 82 passing and 71 shooting. He is your cheap man's N'Golo Kante. He's so good at intercepting the ball. The amount of times he does that per game and starts a counter-attack saves your team so many goals. And next to him we've got Alan, who plays for Napoli. He's a Brazilian who's been around on FIFA for years now. He's got 77 pace, 78 dribbling and 81 physical. These two together just stop a lot of the things going through them, mainly the intercepting, but they also tackle the ball quite a lot, but their positioning is just amazing for centre mids. Now to finish off this midfield, we've got a guy called Zielinski, who got me 5 goals and 6 assists in 5 games, which I was very impressed with. His original position is a centre mid, his passing is very good, his burst of pace is the best, and his dribbling is pretty good as well. You can see here he gets the 1-2, cuts inside, and with his left foot pings that right into the top corner. A lovely finish from him. Now the weakness about this midfield is perhaps they don't win that many headers, but you've got the defenders behind him, but also the striker in front just to do that for you, and it's not the most important thing on my mind for a midfielder, a central midfielder, to win a lot of headers. However, that was the only weakness with that, and I wouldn't replace anyone if you wanted to, because this midfield was just so good if you play the patient game. Look at this for a lovely goal right here, a lovely move, just 1-2ing it inside and out and just getting the ball into the box and originally finishing it into the bottom hand corner. Now that was what I was enjoying with this team. I was scoring a lot of sort of counter-attacking goals where I get through with lovely passing moves. I don't know how this header went in right there from Serie, but it's still a nice accurate header. Keepers just can't seem to save those ones. Zielinski on the edge of the box, what an absolute ping that is to make it 4-1 to me in the 21st minute. I went on to win that game 7-2. I was just destroying my opponent right there. There's nothing they could do about my sort of dribbling, my play. As long as you play the patient game where you don't necessarily go in for the stupid dribble, but instead play the patient passes around the box, then you will have as much fun as I did with this team. Now we can move on to the final 3 players in this team. We start off with the left wing position. We have got Dimitri Payet, who moved from West Ham a while ago now. He's got 84 rating overall with 87 dribbling, 86 passing and 78 shooting. He got me 2 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. Now what was good about him was his beating of the defender. He gets down that line very, very easily as long as you play the patient game, whether you drop it back to that left back and then go for the run, whatever works for you. Now in the right wing position we've got Bernardeschi with 84 pace, 86 dribbling and 76 shooting. Got me 4 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. He's a very dangerous player on the attack. He beats defenders for fun. His passing around the defenders just gets ahead of him. And we've got to finish off this team, we've got Belotti in a striker position. He's 83 rated with 82 pace and 81 shooting and got me 8 goals and 6 assists in 5 games. Now one of those goals was a very special volley. However, he was an awesome striker. He wins a lot in the air somehow. He's not the tallest of the players, although he just seems to win a lot in the air. He climbs really high like Alexis Sanchez does in real life. His passing's great, his finishing inside the box is second to none, and he can do his shooting with either the left foot or the right foot. Either works for him. I give him an 8 out of 10 rating. The only thing I'd say would make him a little bit better would be his pace, but then again, his reading of the games, the runs he makes, just makes him an awesome striker. And to get 8 goals and 6 assists in 5 games, that's pretty good. He's a cheap striker as well. And I just had a lot of fun with him. Now we've got to move here. We get Zielinski through. That's what I mean by his burst of pace. He gets a ball across the box and all Payet has to do is finish that into the bottom corner, which he does quite well. The ball here feeds through to Belotti and he gets that back, and look at this for an incredible strike. Right into the top corner of that goal. There's a lovely 1-2 with Zielinski, and to hit that like that right into the top corner, I timed it perfectly and the keeper could do absolutely nothing. Now 1-2s were the way of beating the defenders in this team. This was post-patch, by the way, so the patch had just happened and I was getting used to the game and I was loving it. I can't lie. I was scoring all the goals which I wanted to. I seem to have complete control over the game, and that's the first time I've said that and felt that since the start of FIFA. I felt before there was times where literally the game just was all against me and I couldn't do anything. By the way, 120th minute winner, that was the final kick of the game. The opponent was mad, he rage quit, and I felt really bad for him, so I sent him a message just saying I'm sorry for that. It was a great game otherwise, but I didn't want it to end like that. Anyway, moving on. So we've got a few clips right here with Belotti, just showing you how prolific he is. And he just seemed to be a massive part of the team, making the runs when possible and slipping it through to his opponents as well. I love that kind of goal right there. The ones where you just chip the keeper and make them look like an absolute fool. Now if you enjoyed this video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could smash the like button and get us to 50 likes. Again, your support recently has been really good, and if you're new around here as well, please could you subscribe to my channel. That would be massively appreciated as well. Now my target for myself is to get to 12,000 subscribers by December. It's possible as long as I stick to these daily uploading. Now that's what I'm going to hope to do. Every upload these days will be at 8 PM hopefully. Now that is this squad finished. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Thank you.